What is up, Leo? How y'all doing? It's time for your February 2024 Maine monthly reading. So, for those of you who would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading, all the information is in the description box of this video. Also, I need to announce that here very, very soon, within the next day or two, I'm going to have a new course in my School of Self-Mastery. So it's going to be an extension to the How to Read Tarot course. For those of you who got the first tarot course, it's mainly centered around the meanings of the cards and the way I personally interpret each card. And that's a lot of video content in that course. That's a whole lot. I did a separate video for each card. And then at the very end, I did a couple of videos centering around like the intuitive aspect of reading. Well, I'm going to do a whole course that is dedicated to nothing but the intuitive aspect of reading the tarot and developing a relationship with the deck, developing a relationship with yourself, learning to trust yourself and allow the channeled messages to flow through and whatnot. To me, that's 75-80% of the reading experience. You know what I'm saying? So I'm making a whole course dedicated to just that. And I'll be announcing that here very, very soon. So also, too, there's a bundle option for my courses now, where like right now, if you was to buy like every course individually, it would total like 60, 70 bucks, something like that. And there's a bundle where you can get them all for 45. So all that information is on my website as well, which is all down in the description of this video. All right, let's jump on into this. All right, I'm starting these off with a quick past, present, future. And we're going to see what it hits on the hardest. I'm not going to lie to you. Usually when I do this, it hits on the past. But we'll see. We'll see what it hits on the hardest. Past, present, future. Uh-oh, Empress reversed. Hang on. Some of you connected with a Taurus in the past, possibly. Okay, Two of Swords reversed. Wow, this is kind of weird. I might have to clarify this. Let me throw a couple of clarifiers here. It's kind of, you know what I'm honestly kind of feeling like? Hang on, before I even say anything. Death card reversed. Okay. Yeah. So whoever you connected with in the past, I'm thinking that with the Judgment reversed, Death card reversed, they were still very much, I think they were trying to get back with an X. Yeah, and there's the Empress jumped out again in my clarifier deck here. I got me a little clarifier deck that's nothing but major arcana. And if I try to clarify the Empress reversed and the Empress comes out of my clarifier deck, yeah, I think this person was definitely trying to reconcile with an X when y'all first connected. So it's almost like they just went ahead and jumped in with you and they were really wanting to get back with their ex. I don't know if you're aware of that or not, but yeah, there was definitely some kind of third energy that came into this connection. And like I said, a lot of you may not have even known that. So whatever it was that went wrong in the past, I think that the foundation that this was built on has a lot to do with what transpired in the future and ended up leading to the demise of the connection. Let's see what's happening here in the present moment. Present Justice. Moon reversed. Man, you know what? This is Wheel of Fortune reversed. So the two of you are still karmically tied. I'm not seeing closure happening here. I'm not really seeing much of anything happening. For those of you who are married, you may be going through divorce right now, possibly. But you and this person are still karmically tied. Let me put it to you like, you see, okay, so here for the past week or two, I've had a few people come to me and ask me, is the energy with my ex all cleared up? I don't even need a tarot card to tell you that if you have to ask that question, no, it's not. No, it's not. Not if you have to ask that question. When you clear that energy up, you won't need to come ask me shit. You will have no desire to ask me anything when that energy's all cleared up. So now y'all are still pretty tightly karmically tied, but I'm not really seeing much of anything happening. This looks straight up boring. You know what? I'm going to put this deck up. Let me clarify the present moment. Let me these February messages have been coming through kind of weird. Let me clarify the present moment. 3 cards. For the present moment for Leo, February 2024. Star card. Lovers reversed. Queen of Cups reversed. Okay. That's not really very much different. I mean, good God. Doesn't really look like a whole lot of anything is happening right now. I'm not even convinced that you're connecting with anybody new. Let's see what's coming up in the future then. Let's see what's coming up. Oh, okay. 7 of Cups. So possibly considering a few potential love interests, but nothing really serious, nothing sticking anytime soon. I do think that you're going to probably end up in a relationship, but it doesn't really, honestly, you might end up in a relationship that you're not really feeling. I think there might be somebody who's really, really, really interested in you that you're not that interested in. So you may kind of find yourself stuck in a relationship that you're not really all that into. Good God. These are some weird. Let me get some good vibes in the air real quick here before we move on. We pulling some strange energy in here. All right. So let's look at how the past person feels about Leo. All right. How's the past person currently feeling about Leo? Person from the past. 3 of Pentacles. Nine of Cups. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Well, they sure are under the impression that you don't give a shit about them. Knight of Wands. Yeah, they're sure under the impression that you don't really give a shit about them. So if you're missing them, if you're hurting, they don't have a clue. If you've been trying to not make it obvious that you're struggling with this situation, you're doing a real good job because they sure can't tell. They can't tell. I think that they have probably attempted to see if they would be able to make a brief reappearance in your life, but it didn't take too long before they ended up coming to the conclusion that would probably be a big waste of time. 6 of Pentacles reversed. Knight of Cups reversed. Tower card. Doesn't look like they're trying to reconcile this. The only cups I see are the Knight of Cups reversed, 9 of Cups upright. So do they have feelings for you? It looks like they're trying to get over this. They're healing from this, getting over this. And they're accepting that it's done. I don't see them trying to do anything to reconcile this. Empress reversed. It's almost like they don't care. For those of you who see this person not looking like they care, if you're wondering do they really care, it doesn't look like it. Right now in February, it don't look like it. It looks like this person straight up don't give a fuck. If they did care, like if it was bothering them in January, December, they flipped that switch off. They have flipped that switch off since then, and it doesn't look like they're giving a diddly dog shit now. It looks like they don't give a fuck. Well, let's get the advice. Let's see what's the best course of action. Would it be a good idea for you to communicate with this person? Or should you move forward and continue your healing? Yeah, no, you already have a new soul contract due to come in. Yeah, you have a new soul contract due to come in. So there would, I mean, if you was to try to reconnect with this person, nothing good would come of it. Nothing good would come of it. Now, I can tell you that until my face turns blue, but I can't understand that for you. I can tell you it would be a smart idea to stay away from this, but I can't understand that for you. So if some of you are bound and determined to reconnect and get back with this person, if you're not able to look at this situation and understand that this is somebody you don't need in your life, maybe you need to just try to get back with them then and let them show you. And let them keep showing and keep showing you. I don't think that's the majority of you, though. I don't think so. I think the majority of you are ready to move on and move forward from this. There may be a few of you wondering if it's even possible to reconnect with this person. And I mean, it's possible, but you would just end up manifesting a repeat cycle of what happened last time. So let's look at the current person. Good God, man. Oh, let's clear the air real quick. All right. Let's look at the current person. So if you are not experiencing any problems or issues with the person you are currently with, this is not for you. What's the issue? What's the problem? What's going wrong? What's going on between Leo and the current person? Queen of Cups. Hang on, it's not ready yet. Five of Wands reversed. And Ten of Cups reversed. So you're just getting tired of the drama. Man, this is telling me you just about ready to walk away from this. You just straight up about ready to walk away from this. There's major trust issues here. Major trust issues. I don't know who the trust issues are coming from. I don't know if it's them that don't trust you or you that don't trust them. But serious major trust issues. Suspected infidelity, especially if there was infidelity in the past. For those of you dealing with a situation in which there was infidelity in the past, the two of you never successfully moved on from that. Not successfully. That energy never got processed. But it's very difficult. I think you wish you could walk away from this, but you just can't. You can't make yourself do it. There's something that makes you feel like you are so tied to this person. I think you want to explore other options. I think that's what you'd like to do, but you just can't. You can't walk away from this. So, you feel like it's a waste of time, though. I think you're ready to move on from this. These energies could go both ways. This could be them ready to move on from you. Take it how it resonates. But I think for the Leo collective that needs to hear this message, I think it's you ready to walk away and move on from this. With, where'd it go? I just had it. There it is. 8 of Cups, Chariot, 10 of Cups reversed. You see it? Well, let's see how the current person feels about you. How's the current person feeling about Leo? What are their thoughts, feelings, and opinions, hopes, dreams, and expectations? How are they feeling about you? Boom. This person just doesn't want to be alone with the Hermit reversed. That's the main thing keeping them here. They just don't want to be alone. So they're not ignoring the truth. They see that there's a problem. They want to explore other options too, I think. But for some of you, maybe they're only sticking around due to financial reasons. Seven of Swords again. Yeah, so I can't say that there has been infidelity. I can't say that. I can't say that there is infidelity, but what I will say is this. If they were put in the right situation, they would. I can tell you that. They would. If they were at the right place, right time, and they were guaranteed to be able to get away with it scot-free, they would. They would. To me, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. At the end of the day, is your intentions. People ask me, you know, did this person cheat on me? I'm like, yo. Would they cheat on you? That's what we need to look at first. I think this person would if they was put in the right position. Let's see the outcome for February. Outcome for February. What's the outcome for February? I don't know. I'm really seeing somebody else catch your eye. I've been seeing that a lot. You're like the second or third sign that I've seen that for. Somebody's catching your eye. Somebody else is catching your interest. Are you doing anything with this person? I don't know. I'm not going there. Are you leaving for this person? I don't know. I'm not going there. But I am saying that I do see a third energy. And I think you're waiting for the right opportunity. Waiting for the right opportunity to walk away from this. Page of Swords reversed. Yeah. So, I don't know about February, but I'll tell you this much. If this stays on this track that it's on right now, I don't see this lasting to spring. By springtime, this will be a done dollar. If it stays on this track right here. What's the advice? You got any advice? Do we have any advice? Well, let me just put it to you like this. This is all I'm going to say. If another person can catch your eye, the person you're currently with is not your actual person. Let's just put it to you like that. The simple fact that somebody can even catch your interest. Do you believe that if you were that one person that the universe wanted you to be with for the rest of your life, that you would even notice anybody else? If somebody is able to catch your interest before you come to me asking me whether or not you should be with that person, all I'm going to tell you is this. If somebody else catches your interest, the person you're with is not your person. No, they ain't. No, they ain't. No, they ain't. I would give this a good 2 months to get this energy back on track. A good 2 months. This looks like almost like one of those types of situations where you can either make the choice to walk away or just wait until the universe does it for you. Because this looks like it's headed straight for a brick wall. And I think the Leo collective that needs to hear this message, you know who you are. You know who you are. So that's what this is looking like. It's to that point where if you don't figure it out and you don't plan what you're going to do in the next couple of months, you already know it's about to crash and burn. You already know. Not a matter of if, it's when. All right, Jesus. Let's look at the new person. The new person that Leo just recently connected with. New person. Who's the new person Leo just connected with? What's that situation looking like? Is it looking like it'll be something successful? Ooh, you and this person have a karmic contract. So you have karma from a previous lifetime. Now, don't let that word karma alarm you. It does not mean that it has to be a bad thing. This person's carrying a lot of past vibrational baggage up into this situation. Tower card reverse, 10 of Wands. That's past vibrational baggage right there, dude. That's past vibrational baggage. So you honestly don't really have high hopes. Not really. I don't think this person's really doing or saying anything specific to like make your hopes dwindle away. I think just generally a lot of you are at a point right now where you're kind of jaded. Kind of a little bit jaded. So it's like, yeah. So when am I going to find out that you're playing a fucking game? It's almost like you're kind of expecting it in a way. That's what this kind of feels like to me. I don't really know. So far, I'm not seeing any energy that would indicate bad intentions. So far, I'll check their intentions here in a second, but it doesn't look like it. Not that I'm seeing right now. I think y'all are probably both a little bit jaded. So this is mainly, where'd it go? Mainly communication right now. Texting, messaging, DMs. Probably more communication and less actually like seeing each other and being with each other. Let's see their energy and their intentions and how they feel about you. Let's see. Let's see their energy, their intentions, and how they feel about you. Hangman. Two of Cups reversed. So they're not talking to anybody else. For those of you wondering if they have a DM full of other people, no, they don't. I do think that they have taken an interest to you and you only, but they are having a hard time feeling a connection. And that has nothing to do with you. That has nothing to do with you. And it has everything to do with them and their energy and the healing that they need to do. When you're a broken person, the more broken you are, the harder it is to truly connect to somebody. Now, a connection is not the same as a codependency attachment. People confuse those two all the time. Man, in the last 2 weeks, I probably did at least 10 readings for people who were attached to somebody in a codependent connection, and they swear up and down they think they're in love. And it's like, no, I'm sorry, that's not love. There was a few people who even like straight up told me that I was heartbroken when I first met this person, and they made me forget about all my problems. That's not love. That is not love. That is not love. That is not love. That'd be just like, let's say you lose a loved one. Okay. A very close family member passes away. And it hurts, man. You got a hole in your heart. And you run to the bar and you get fucking schmammered. Right? And that fucking bottle of Crown Royal, them shots of Crown Royal, is the only thing that takes that pain away. Are you in love with Crown Royal right now? You might think you are, but that's not love. That is a dependency. And when we do that in relationships, that's what you call a codependency attachment. We've all done it. We've all fucking done it. If you say you ain't done that, I almost don't believe you. There may be a couple of you that have never done that before, but the overwhelming majority of us have all done that. Jumped into a relationship out of loneliness and heartache. We got attached to the person. We thought that was love, and it wasn't. And then we manifested a shit show, right? And then we got even more hurt. Anyway, I'm trailing off. Hang on. So they don't have bad intentions, though. This person's not playing games with you. They have good intentions. They have, I think, every intention of having an honest, loyal, committed relationship. Every intention. Let's see the outcome for February. Two of Cups reversed. I don't really know how far this is going to make it. So far, it's telling me this might not make it very far between the two of you. Queen of Coins reversed. Yeah. This might not make it very far. I'm not really seeing a decision being made one way or the other. I don't think you all are making this official. Or if it is official, whatever the next level is, I don't see a decision being made to take things to whatever the next level is in February. So let's see the advice. What's the advice? Okay, Temperance. Be patient. Be patient and allow this to unfold the way it naturally wants to unfold. Don't abandon this just because it's not going the way you want it to right now. Don't abandon this. So, and be sure you remain emotionally independent. So, here's what we want to do. Well, it also really depends on how long y'all been talking, how long y'all been seeing each other. When I do a new person reading, the intention that I'm putting into it is that you all have been seeing each other for no longer than 3 months. And that's kind of pushing it. 3 months is pushing that new person energy. It's almost not that much of a new person energy after about 3 months, but usually somewhere a month to 2 months, 3 months max. So let's say the two of you just met on New Year's Eve, for example. Say you was at a New Year's Eve party, you met this person, and now here we are February, and it's still kind of weird, still a little bit funny, still a little bit strange. I would start poking at some of those subjects in February. You know, nobody ever wants to have that "what are we" conversation, but we kind of have to at some point. If this doesn't seem like it's really wanting to flow naturally, and the universe is not bringing us together naturally and organically, somebody's got to speak up. Somebody got to speak up. So where are we going with this? What are we doing with this? What are we? What are your intentions? What do you want with this? That conversation is probably going to need to be had here before February is up. I'm not just saying come right straight out and say, what are we? Unless you want to. But we need to start rolling the ball in that direction. Because if the two of you are still up in your head, not making a decision, when March rolls around, that's when it's going to start turning into a problem. That's when tension's going to start building, is in March. Well, for some of you, tension may already be building, but that's when it's really going to start building in March. So I would dedicate all of February to really finding out this person's true intentions if you don't already know them. Okay. If you can't get a clear, straight answer as to what somebody's intentions are in the first couple of months, you want to back away. You want to back away. Intentions, feelings, and trust should be made crystal clear in the beginning, because if they're not in the beginning, they never will be. You never hear of anybody who connects with somebody and they don't know if they can trust them in the first couple of months, and then they establish trust later on down the line. It doesn't really work out that way. If you can't tell whether or not you can trust somebody in the first couple of months, you never establish a firm trust in that person. No, you don't. That's when people end up coming to me and they'll say, I've been with this person for a year. Do they really love me? And it's like, whoa, y'all been together for a year? And you don't know if they love you? For real? Whoa, dude. Y'all still got plenty of time to get this on the right track, though. So don't trip out. Don't flip out. Don't worry. But don't sit back and be lazy either. We got to start pushing this ball in a new direction. Okay? All right. Well, I do feel like those were the messages that my Leo friends needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all once again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget to look down there in the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Stay blessed.